Hi guys, it's Victoria. Welcome back to FemmeHead. I've been really in tune with my cycle recently, and I feel like I've been charting much more beyond just my temperature and my fluid. And while those two things are definitely like the foundation baseline of charting in fam, and you should be doing at least those, it's so cool that there's so many other things beyond just those two that you can chart, and I just enjoy it. I don't know, I'm in a good place with my cycle right now, and I want to share that with you today. Because if you've been following along, you might know that like in the past year, I've had issues with the short luteal phase and premenstrual spotting and all that jazz. Last year, I used Vitex to lengthen my cycle and stop the spotting. This year, I've kind of combined Vitex and a multivitamin to do the same thing, and it's worked to lengthen it and stop the spotting, so I'm happy. The first cycle of this year started on January 2nd for me and went all the way to January 28th, and I had my first 14-day luteal phase since August of this past year. There were like 2 days of very light spotting before I started my period. Premenstrual spotting is just kind of normal for me, and I'm fine with that, but the problem comes when I have like an 11-day luteal phase, which is within the range of normal, but then I start bleeding, 8 days past ovulation, which isn't what's supposed to happen. A normal luteal phase, for those of you who are curious, is like 10 to 16 days. And for the most part, women kind of stay consistent from month to month with the length of the luteal phase within like a day or two. And while normal is 10 to 16, like I've heard of women that have 8-day luteal phases are fine, or like 17 or 18-day luteal phases and are fine. It's just kind of what's normal for you. And for me, what's normal is like the 12 to 13-day mark, and if it sits around there, I'm a pretty happy camper. But like I said, I hit that 14-day luteal phase mark last month, and I don't know why, but I'm just super excited about it. I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to certain things in my life, and like I would say that my cycle and cycle health is one of them, and I just like to do everything I can to like be in tip-top shape, because I know that if my cycle's doing good and is normal and is healthy, that means that other things in my body are like normal and healthy, and it's just kind of a good way to check in on your body every month. And so if things are running smoothly, things are running smoothly. I can tell things like if I've been too stressed, if I'm not drinking enough water, eating enough vegetables, and like a host of other things by like how my cycle plays out each month. So like I said, it's just a good reminder of like, Victoria, you need to get some things in order. I've been charting since 2013, which does not sound long in the grand scheme of things, but this year marks the point at which I've been charting longer than I was on hormonal birth control, and I don't know why, that's just an exciting milestone for me to hit. And even though I've been charting for a number of years, I still get like that sense of excitement from watching my temperature like dip, spike, stay up, and then drop back down. And I still get excitement, seeing my cervical fluid play out every month. There's just, I don't know, I get a lot of happiness from charting, and I'm a super big weirdo, I know, but it still excites me all these years later. Overall, I just love being in tune with my body and just knowing what's going on in my body, because I spent so many years having no clue what anything meant, what was going on, or any of that. And so it feels good to feel in control of this part of my life. And to end this video, I just wanted to kind of shout out to those of you who have made it through this video but might be finding yourself thinking, what the heck is luteal phase, Victoria? What is cervical fluid? What does your temperature have to do with anything? How do you know when you ovulate? And you just have a lot of questions. You can go to my website, and I'll link it down below, as well as put it up here, and check out my Chart Your Cycle course, because I talk about all of this and more and teach you how to chart, and it's just a lovely thing to know, and I highly recommend people learn how to chart their cycle, because it's super empowering, and it's nice to know these things after, like I said, not knowing them for so long. So I'll put a little bit more of a description in the description box of Chart Your Cycle if you're curious. But that is what I have to say. I know this is a weird random video, but I give you updates on my cycle because it's been a little wonky over the past year, just with the luteal phase and spotting all that, but it's in a good place right now, and I'm really happy, and I'm almost done with my Vitex, and it worked, and it's good, and I'm happy where things are at. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to FemmeHead for more of me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!